Welcome, welcome, welcome to Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L. I am so excited about today's show. It is going to be fire. I'm here to tell you, We are going to have an awesome time on today. First of all, want to get all of the sponsorship information out of the way. This show, Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L, is sponsored by the Magnet Exchange Group, a like-minded group of individuals, just a book club, a social club that has a powerful magnetic attraction that develops healthy relationships, personal development, sharing wisdom and experiences in generational wealth development and wealth preservation. So, with that being said, this is a Finish Strong Friday. For those that have been following me for the past few months, we know that we have a fresh start Monday when we're looking at our businesses going into the week. Then on Tuesday, we go in and we tackle it and we make sure that our plans and our strategies are working for us. Then on Wednesday, when we fine tuned all of that, we work it out on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we take a little woo side and we're just thankful for what we have been able to accomplish in our businesses throughout the week. And then on Fridays, it's Finish Strong Friday, and that is today. Then tomorrow, you take a moment and you look at your successes, you look at your wins, you look at your lessons, because we don't call them losses, they're lessons, to make sure that you're reevaluating and reassessing your business coming into the next week. And then on Sunday, just have a worshipful Sunday, just giving thanks to God for all that He has been able to grace you to do. And it is just awesome to have and to know that you have a business that is serving your community. But I am here to introduce to you two gentlemen that I have known 98% of my life. I've personally known these gentlemen since the third grade at Peshon Avenue School in Newark, New Jersey. Hoorah for Brick City. We've even gone to high school with some of the family members. The family is huge, so they're going to tell you all about their family history. I am introducing to you. Let me get formal on you with the data because it's all about strategies, right? So, our special guests for today are the CEOs of the Frierson Foundation, Frank and Fred Frierson, also known as the Frierson Brothers. Just to give you a little more background about them, and they corrected me when we were doing our little pre-show. It is over 55, but it's actually 57 years. I'm 65, so do the math of gospel ministry and vocal excellence. When I tell you vocal excellence, that's exactly what I mean. We have two fundraisers that is coming up that we want to give you a FYI on. Please go to their website, thefriersonfoundation.org. They are having on the 8th, the 6th of August from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. an all you can eat breakfast fundraiser. Now, let me tell you something. Fred is a chef, so we already know the food is banging. Trust me, take it from me. I know firsthand. The If you're coming to the Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church, 83 Elizabeth Avenue, Newark, New Jersey, you are in for a treat. All you can eat. you need to show up and be in the house. On Saturday, August 27th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., they're going to give you more details on how long they have been doing this book bag giveaway, back to school book bag giveaway. They've gone to our alma mater, Peshawn Avenue School, to host it. And these are their sponsors. So you see that they mean business with what they're doing. So if you are in the Essex County area, predominantly in the Newark area, make sure that you are contacting them with the information that'll be on the flyer when you go to their website, when you go to their social media pages, and I'll be giving you that information in a few moments. Make sure that you support them. They have been serving the Essex County, the Newark community for over 57 years. So you want to make sure that you are supporting them as they have supported you. I bring you the Frierson brothers.
What's up, Laverne?
Are you with me?
Yes, ma'am. We here. We here. We
Oh
here.
my gosh!
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
these are my boys. How would it Ace Boon Coon? I mean, we talk whatever name you can come up with. We're your best buds. I have had the honor and the privilege to serve them in making sure that the Frierson Foundation was established, that their business strategies are intact. They check in with me. I feel like a mother hen for real. They check in with me for everything, but I'm gonna turn it back over to them because I want you to hear from these two gentlemen. They are awesome in their own right. Now, my first question to you guys is briefly tell us, not even briefly, because this is my show. We can take as long as we want. Tell our studio audience here today how you and your family of 57 years, from the Frierson family to the Frierson brothers and now to the Frierson Foundation. Give us your story. Tell us your journey.
Well, as you said, as you know, my mother and father Ray had 10 children, 5 boys and 5 girls. We were half was born in South Carolina, and the other half was born in Newark, New Jersey, where we lived at for many years. And my mother and father was they didn't play any kind of way. They were God-fearing parents. My grandparents are God-fearing parents. The whole family is. And so as we have grown, uh, coming up, my father had to start singing because him and my mother sang together. And so he said, I got 10 kids. Well, at that time, me and Fred, I'm number 7. Fred's number 8. Well, by the time we got the age of 5 years old, he said, okay, I got a group now, for real. Yeah. And we started singing. It was crazy. To imagine not even having rehearsal half of the time, only in the car on our way to church, because we were the choir at the church. We attended the Ebenezer Baptist Church in the city of Newark, 119 Cabinet Street, Newark, New Jersey, where the late Reverend W.L. Lee was our pastor and founder. I wasn't even born yet. That's how long, we stayed there. I think me and Fred stayed there until we was like 24 years old.
Wow, that's awesome. That's wonderful because a lot of people don't understand the value of finding a good church home, staying with that church home, growing with that church home. That's amazing. Keep going, guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So we, like I said, we were the choir. At that time, when I can remember, as long as I can remember, Earlene Lee, Reverend Lee's daughter, she was the minister of music, and she would come to our house on Saturday. Now, mind you, Saturday is the day, you chilling out, relaxing, but Saturday evening,
choir rehearsal.
We had choir rehearsal before Sunday morning. She would come and have rehearsal with us on Sunday, preparing us for service for Sunday morning. So the family, my father decided, okay, he's going to make it official and put together the Frierson Singers, which was the Frierson family. It was my sister, my oldest sister, Claudia Frierson, my oldest brother, Joe Frierson Jr., Sarah Frierson, Donella Frierson, Mabel Frierson, Barbara Frierson, me, Franklin, Fred, Megan and Stacy. We all sang together as a unit.
Yes.
Things
Yeah, I
moved on.
remember. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I remember that.
yeah. We attended Peshine Avenue School, as you said. 8 of us did attended Peshine Avenue School and went on to Weequahic High School in the city
Yeah.
of Newark. We're a product
Go
of Newark.
Indians.
We are a
Yes.
product of Newark.
Born and raised.
Everything in Newark is not
Absolutely.
bad.
Nah.
You know,
That's right.
my mother and father was non-tolerant. They didn't play. Anybody know my father, they would tell you he did not play, and he will let you know he did not only beat us, he beat the kids in the neighborhood.
That's
You know,
Oh yeah. You know, back in the day, everybody got a beating from everybody.
that's
But I tell
right.
you what, we didn't have the crime, we didn't have the level of ganging and all that
Yeah,
other stuff.
yeah.
Hey, there was a method to their madness now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And you know, um, that's how we grew up. We grew up with love. Our house was the Kool-Aid house because you know,
Yeah.
with having all those kids, everybody got a friend. Everybody got a friend. And then we had relatives because my mother. Listen, my mother was the oldest of 21. My father
Wow.
was the oldest of 15. So when my
Wow. Oh
father and
my
mother,
gosh. I knew y'all were big family, but oh my gosh.
yeah, when my father and mother moved up to Newark, New Jersey, everybody had to stop by 121 Custer Avenue to get
That's
started.
right.
I
That's
mean,
right.
everybody got their start at 121. Even though it was already 12 people in the house, we made room. And nobody left, got hungry. Everybody ate, everybody slept well, and the family just grew and we went long. We went long doing what we had to do. My mother and father, that's what they were. Let's get back to the singing part. Okay. So
Y'all
uh,
move in a little bit closer. I want my audience to see y'all faces a little bit more.
all right,
Come on in. There
okay,
we go.
all right. My sister Sarah Frierson, the
Uh-huh.
late Sarah Frierson, she learned how to play the piano.
Mm.
And we had the piano and that was it. And we started singing. And then my father, one of his relatives, his cousin, uh, uh, had a wife named Maddie Moultrie Wilson. She
Maddie
became,
Moultrie, yes.
yeah, she became our manager. And we recorded our first record called Do What the Good Book Say. And things just led on from that. I mean, we traveled all over the country, all over the world. Oh, excuse me,
Yes.
all over the world. We had
Yes.
we had the opportunity to sing at Newark Symphony Hall. Let me tell you how this happened. We were we was asleep, and they had already announced Mahalia Jackson was coming to town, and
Oh
she was going to
yeah.
be at Newark Symphony Hall. So we knew we couldn't afford to go, so we was at home in the bed asleep, and we got a phone call. So we need your kids to come down and
Opened
still
up
sing.
for Mahalia Jackson.
Yeah,
Oh
man.
God.
So my father was at work.
Yes.
My father was at work, and our neighbor, Mr. Young, and my mother called him, and he said, "Yeah, I'll take you down there." And we got up out the bed, got dressed, and we went down to Newark Symphony Hall and went straight to the stage. They didn't hesitate. We went straight to the
Wow.
stage. We sang for a while, and then Mahalia Clark Jackson came on. That was a moment that I would never forget.
I
It's
know
like,
that's right. Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
yeah. So we had things just opened up for us, and as we got older, we started doing different stuff. We learned a lot of our music incline for us lessons and stuff from school. Yeah, because back
Hmm.
then,
Yes.
back then, you can get all they had. We had great teachers. Yes, and
Yes, we did.
they knew if you had talent, they would stick with you and let you do what you need to do and get all the
That's
information.
right.
So I learned how to play the guitar. Fred learned how to play the bass. Fred was in the band.
I was in the marching band, I was in the orchestra, and I was in the jazz band.
I was in the
That's
chorus.
it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And you know, God give you a gift. God to give you a
Yes.
gift. I didn't know nothing about playing no piano or nothing. And I was just watching my sister Sarah. I would watch her play because we had a piano in the house. And I would watch her playing, and I just started twinkling, and next thing I know, I was playing. You know, God give you a gift, He'll open up doors for you.
Yes,
And we
he
thank
will.
God for that. Moving forward, we had the opportunity to open up for Gloria Spencer. I don't know if you and remember her. She was the biggest gospel
625 pounds from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, she was the
Yes.
biggest one in the gospel music. We traveled with her from Boston,
Wow.
Connecticut, Boston, Massachusetts, Connecticut. We opened up for her. Also, we opened up for the Bill Moss and Celesters, which is the Clark sisters' uncle. We had we opened up for them.
Wow.
We went to Washington D.C., the Continental Ballroom, sang amongst all the many stars. New York City back in the day, we had brother Joe Bostic.
Yeah.
And Joe Bostic.
Yes, Joe Bostic. Yes.
Yeah. And then
that was huge. Was huge.
Joe Crane was on the radio.
Yeah.
And they had a big concert, and we got invited. And man, we went, and they were overwhelmed. They went crazy. And I'm in the process of writing a book because I have a story to tell, because it wasn't easy with my father and mother. My mother didn't work. My father worked. And my father took care of all of his kids plus. He made sure we had my mother would learn how to sew. She made our outfits, our uniforms. Her and my aunt and my cousins, they got together. They made our uniforms. And we looked well too.
Yeah. I know that's hey, let me tell y'all something. Seamstresses back in the day, they don't know how to make clothes today like our seamstresses did back then.
Right. Well, my mother and them had us looking like stars, straight up.
That's right.
You know, so
yes, sir.
Can I go back? Frankly,
go back as far as you need to go, my brother.
Well, before we was in the studio recording our first record, and we was in the same building as the Jackson 5 was in recording.
And the Sullivan studio.
Sullivan studio. And the man heard us in there. And he came in and told my father, he said, listen, if you give your kids to me, you never have to work a day in your life again.
That's what I'm talking about.
My father said no, because he knew. He already knew what they were talking about.
They wanted us to sing R&B.
Right.
And my father said,
No. They belong to God.
That's it. That's it. We kind of pissed off because, that was a golden opportunity for us to get famous and make some money. But
God knows.
But remember, now, I don't know if you saw the movie King Richard.
Yeah.
They wanted to do the same thing to his girls.
Yeah.
He told him no too. He held out for the best. But You're telling your story.
Yeah. So things got good. Maddie Moultrie, she took us as far as she can go, and we started working and learning the business on our own. We started doing. We had anniversaries every year at the Ebenezer Baptist Church.
Traveled to South Carolina, Florida.
Oh man, we traveled all over the world. There was no problem with that. And then back in, I want to say 78. I want to say back in 92, 93, we had a terrible loss. It was my father. My father passed, who was the backbone of the whole family.
Yeah, it's rough when you have the patriarch.
Yeah, and it hurted everyone because it was unexpected. But we had to move on. We had to move forward. And then maybe about 3 years after he passed, my nephew passed. Kentel Frierson. He
played drums for us.
He passed. And then about, I say 6 months later, his mother passed, Sarah, who was the lead singer of the group. Yeah. And that kind of killed everybody.
I know that took the wind out your sails.
Yeah.
Took your wind out your sails.
That loss was a tremendous loss.
Frank, you got to go back.
Come on, Fred.
You gotta go back in '77. Listen, we had the opportunity to go do a movie called Dream Team. Now Sarah was living there, right?
Right. Nelly was living. Yeah, we did a movie. Go on, talk.
Okay, we did a movie back here in 1977 called Dream Team with Michael Keaton, Peter Boyd, and Christopher Lloyd was in it. That was a great experience for us over in Toronto, Canada.
Look that up, studio audience.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I had to take Frank back. Frank, we moved forward too fast. He left Nettie out, but Nettie was with us in the movie. Nettie and Mabel and me, Frank and Coop.
Yeah.
We went over to Toronto and they did a terrific job.
Wow.
Okay, now you can have it, Frank.
Wow.
Hey, let's tag team it because 57 years, you guys are rich in history. And I wanted this platform opportunity for you guys to be able to share it because I want people, especially in the music industry, if you are an independent artist, whether you're a gospel artist, whatever your genre, we want you to understand that there is a strategy to how you have to do what it is you have to do. You have to be patient. You have to be long suffering. You have to be enduring.
Yeah.
You have to endure hardness like a good soldier. Fame is not cheap. And when I say fame, I'm not talking about from the standpoint of being popular. I'm talking about taking a gift, a talent, a calling, a vision that you have been given by God because it only comes from Him.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
you
ma'am.
take it seriously. These gentlemen mastered their craft. They
Yes.
did a lot of foot soldiering. They did a lot of boots to the ground on their own. Even with the foundation, they're still doing boots on the ground work because that's what it takes in
Yeah.
order for you to bring forth this excellence that your business, that your organization, that your ministry, whatever it is that you have been given to do, you must put in the sweat equity. There are no shortcuts. There are even with this technology, there still isn't any shortcuts.
No kind of way.
You still need to master your craft. And that's what I want you all to hear when you're hearing Frank and Fred today. I need you to hear that you must put in the sweat equity. And even though you have setbacks, even though you have challenges, even though you have disappointments, even though if you have loved ones who have transitioned, these guys leaped over it all and still kept going. They took their legacy from their father, from their mother, from their aunts. They took their legacy and they took it to every level of dimension. Every decade, they took it to another dimension. Nobody stays in the music industry 57 years, consistent years, without putting in the blood, sweat, tears, and putting in the work.
That's
So
right.
be encouraged, be edified, be built up, because that is what it's going to take. I want a little more history, and then I'm going to go into something you guys just recently did. What, a week or two ago? You guys were here in hot Atlanta at the Stella Awards.
Yeah.
I definitely want to hear your background experience of it.
Okay. Before I go any further, our hats have to go off to we like my brother Derek Lee, the maestro.
Woo! Yes.
Talk
about it.
Which is Derek Lee was the MD for Dr. Bobby Jones for gospel BET gospel music, and Derek was our minister of music at our church. But Derek left and went to college, went down to Nashville, Fisk University, and he made Nashville his home. But Derek was not selfish.
No,
Derek
not at all.
Came home from time to time and always looked out for us and gave us opportunity. He never looked his nose down. Derek was a helper. Derek always gave. And he let us do what we do. He gave us the opportunity to record. Yes. And if anybody know anything about Derek Lee, he didn't play with gospel music.
No, he did not.
It was serious. His thing was, my name got to go on it.
That's right. Let me tell you something. I have a business mentor, a financial mentor. He don't play that either. You know why? Because you give honor to whom honor is due.
Right.
And you don't forget the bridges that bring you over.
Right.
You don't get so high and mighty and so lofty in your deeds that you don't forget whose bootstraps you pulled up on.
That's right.
To get where you're going. So I 100% agree. Give them credit all day.
Yeah.
Every day.
But the Frierson brothers came along after Sarah passed. My sisters, some of them didn't want to sing no more, so I called my brothers. First of all, I called the whole family together. I had my cousins, my aunts, and uncles. We did a live recording session.
Frierson family.
The Frierson family and friends.
Yes.
And it turned out pretty good. We didn't do got too much airplay, but it did pretty good. But after the family people found out that we was back singing, they wanted us to travel. And my aunts and my mama said, we ain't doing that. they weren't,
yeah, that takes a lot of stamina.
they weren't doing that. So I told Fred, I said, yo, man, we gotta go. We gotta go. So I called my brothers. I said, yo, man, we gotta sing. And we got the opportunity to sing together. We had the opportunity to go down to Atlantic City and at the House of Blues at the Showboat Casino. And we did the gospel brunch for like a year. Every Sunday, we were down there singing. We had the opportunity to go to Switzerland. Yeah. Back to back, 2010, 2011, to the Blues of Bop Festival. And guess what? We was the only gospel group there.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, doors, no compromise. Stand your ground. Whatever genre you are called to do, stand your ground. God will make room for your gift and bring you before great men, and you will not have to compromise.
So
talking, gentlemen.
So then we kept moving along, and so Derek said, "Frank, y'all need to record." So we started working on our first CD. What was the name of the first? Over There. We had the opportunity for Derek to come in the studio and work with us. Ben Chandler from the Pilgrim Jew. Before I go any further, Fred played for Alvin Darling and Celebration.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's another group that has been ministering for over 40, 50 years. My sister-in-law, Emma Stroud, is his singers. That's my sister-in-law.
I know it very well.
Yes.
Me and Fred had the opportunity to travel with Dorothy Norwood. I went on the road with the Pilgrim Jubilees from Chicago, Illinois. We had the opportunity to do a lot of things, pray with different ones, but God brought us back together, and we remain the same. And over the last 2000, I want to say 2007, my brother passed, Joe Frierson Jr. He passed. So, and then Megas decided he wanted to move back to California, so he left. From me, Fred, and Jerome Sykes, which he's like my brother. We all grew up together. We stayed singing, and in 2017, my sister Mabel, she passed.
That was my girl.
We went to school with, and then
that was my A Spoon Coon for real.
Yeah, 2018, my mother passed. And that was a heartbreaking thing. Even though we know she was leaving, but God knows I miss my mama.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then it saying, I think about a month later.
And that wasn't a month, it was a week, Fred.
Oh, okay. I know it was right next door.
It was back to back.
Yeah. Back to back. The following weekend, Jerome Sykes, my brother, passed again. And it's.
Yeah, that was a hard time. I remember that period. That was hard.
It was rough. Still rough. It still is rough.
Yeah, Yeah.
God kept us.
Yeah.
Yes,
God
he did. Us. Yes, he does.
And then so Derek said, "Okay, y'all still got to sing." So we kept on singing. Then my younger brother, Megas, who lived in California, he passed. But guess what? God still gave us the strength to continue to move forward. And we had the opportunity last year, a year before last, do a live recording session. Derek Lee, James Perry came in and produced our last CD, A Breakthrough. And we had some wonderful writers. Alvin Darling.
Y'all got to get that CD. Y'all got to
Breakthrough.
We'll talk about where you guys can get it from. Y'all have to get that particular CD. That was powerful. That was the anointing from what God was able to take their mourning and turn it into dancing. He was able to take their experience and pour it out. And when I tell you, when you listen to that CD Breakthrough, the The whole compilation, all of them. You can hear you can hear the breaking through.
Yeah.
We
had the
of how
opportunity.
God brought them through and
Yeah.
give you the ability to get your breakthrough as well. You need to pick that one up. I guarantee you on that one.
We had the opportunity to have Reverend Milton Biggums. He wrote a tune. Donnie Harper wrote a tune.
Yeah.
Bishop.
He was
Alvin
Godfather,
Darling.
good neighbor.
Man.
My gosh, we
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
so much.
Oh yeah. So they put together an awesome CD. This CD is, and we have had the opportunity a couple of weeks ago. We went to Fort Lauderdale first and foremost to the UN MAC, the UN MAC conference with Brother Bishop Craig Hayes from Trenton, New Jersey, who's on the air in Trenton. He gave us the opportunity to come down and share our talent, and we were blessed by that. We flew out of there, flew into Atlanta, and had the opportunity to go to the Gospel Roundtable, the Stellar Awards, the Gospel Roundtable, to meet with all the DJs and announcers, all from all states.
Yes.
God opened up a door. We sang, we sang, and we ministered to a whole lot of people there. Then on Friday, we went to channels 57 in Nashville, Atlanta Live, and did a live recording there. God has opened up.
Y'all came into hot Atlanta and burnt it up.
Yeah.
It was burning it up.
It was good, though. It was good. And we're back home again, and we're working. Like you said, we have a foundation. It's called the Frierson Foundation. I started the foundation because of my mother and father. My mother and father was givers. Anybody know Essie Mae and Joe Frierson? They were givers. And I said, I need to do something to memorialize them, to keep their name there. And I called a friend of mine named Danica. I talked with her and I told her I want to do a foundation. I want to do something in my mother's name. And she said, okay, I got the person that you need to talk to, Frank. And so I called, and it was Laverne. But not knowing that she knew me she let me talk. She let me tell my vision, what I want to do, how I want to do it. And when I got through with it, she said, God sent you. She said, because I know you, Frank. I said, huh? She said, I know your whole family. She said, I went to school with your sister, Mabel. And that was it. That was it. That put the seal on God.
Oh, man. It was like, dude, I know y'all.
Hey, listen. And she has been a blessing.
Yes.
She has every direction that we need to go. She put us there. I don't do nothing right now. I don't do nothing. Let's not consent with her. I don't post nothing.
I tell you, that every time y'all call me about something, I'm humbled. I don't take that for granted. Because again, when you recognize your gift and that it was given to you by God to serve, you always keep a humble posture.
Right.
I never allow myself to think more highly than I ought to think or anything like that, because I know it's a gift that I did not generate for myself. It was a gift God gave me and was for the sole purpose to serve. So
listen,
I'm honored every time I get a call.
I call in the middle of the night. I don't care. I'm not doing nothing. People be calling me, telling me you can do this. That. I say I email
I'll get back to you.
all my information, whatever sent to me, I send it straight to her because I have not a clue, but I'm learning through her. I'm learning.
Yes.
So I'm not going to be crazy enough to say, okay, I'm too big and bad enough to, I got it now. No, I ain't got nothing. I called Laverne. Right. And I said, I'm very sorry, sis, but I need your help. She said, don't feel sorry. That's what I'm here for. I thank God for her because our foundation has grown big. Frierson Foundation is not just about
grew huge fast.
Quickly, doors opened
fast. It was like, oh my God, doors was opening from every angle. It was like, I was even amazed. I said, this is 100% God, and I give him all the glory.
Listen,
but we're saying that to say, when you sit down and you write that vision, mission, and purpose, and you begin to think to ink, as my mentor says, You have to understand that that is when the door opens. You got to take it from your head, from your heart, put it on paper, write out the plan, put together the strategy, put together the infrastructure, and make it happen. And doors will begin to open for you. If you're skipping steps and you're not getting where you want to go and you're frustrated, you cannot skip steps. You have to lay the foundation, make it strong and solid so that when you build on it, it will last.
You have to listen. If you don't know the business, ask. You got to ask questions. That's the
Yes,
only way. That's the
humble
only way.
yourself and ask questions. There's no
Ask.
stupid question, only
No,
stupid people that don't ask the
because you
questions.
can make a mistake, an easy mistake. Even with the music right now, I got James Perry, Carlton Pope, because Derek was my man. I didn't do nothing. I didn't sing their note unless Derek knew about it.
That's
Now,
right.
now I got James Perry, Carlton Pope, Donnie Hop. I call them before I do it.
Yes.
Next week we're starting. Laverne, I didn't want. I'm gonna pull the cat out the bag. Next week we're
You
starting on
got a
our.
secret for me?
Yeah,
Oh!
we're working on a Christmas single. Donnie Harper's writing the tune, and we're gonna be teaming.
Okay, I'm coming to Jersey because I am not gonna work hard. I'm gonna work smart. I've already laid down 2 tracks.
Okay,
I need 3 more.
okay.
I'm coming. Let me know I'm coming to Jersey and I'll finish it up.
We are also we're gonna team up with Providence. That's called the Post Group, and we're working on a tune for that. So God has opened the doors with the foundation. Let me get back to that.
Yes, please.
We didn't have a clue about how to do things, but Laverne, like I said, Laverne gave us the guidance. Fred worked at Belmont Running School, and
Mm-hmm.
the principal there, we were going to see the music teacher to see if we could get some insight about how we could start our program. We already knew what we wanted to do, and
Mm-hmm.
the principal, she stopped us.
Dr. Washington.
Dr. Washington stopped Fred and
Yeah.
said, "What are y'all doing?" And Fred told us, he said, "Come in my office." We're in our office. We told us what she said. Give me a proposal. And listen, this talk you talking about in April. We had 6 weeks to put together a we had 1 week to put a program together the last 6 weeks. And we
Mm-hmm.
gave her a proposal. She signed off on it. She had us in the school. We had 40 students. I split them up for
Mm.
vocal, DJing, rap, and dance. We had to make a presentation for the parents and the students. God blessed us. Within 6 weeks, we were able to have a performance that they were very pleased and overwhelmed. So the following year
Wow.
came in,
Yes.
and the state came in and gave us an opportunity to come back and gave us more time. We were in there from 4 to 6 in the
Mm.
afternoon doing the same thing. We had back to school book bag giveaway at
Mm-hmm.
Belmont Runyon. It was overwhelming. We had well over 700 kids. We gave our book bags. I'm
Wow.
not just book bags, but the
Fully
equipment,
loaded. Yeah.
all the things that they
In
need
it.
to go inside the book bag. We were able to give that out to the students. We had entertainment. So Corona came, that knocked us out. So I told Fred, we got to go back to school where it all began. We were at Capeshine Avenue School last year, and we did wonderful. We gave out 600 book bags, fully loaded.
Mm.
We had entertainment from everywhere. We had food, games. We had all. If you look on, we had sponsors, major sponsors.
Yes.
Costco gave me a card, said go shopping. Restaurant Depot, they donated the rolls, hot dog rolls, and hamburger rolls. Frank's hot dog place right in Jolliff Avenue. You know where that's at.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
They don't.
What?
They don't.
That's
They
the only
donated.
place you get hot dogs in Newark.
They donated 2 cases of hamburgers. Hot dogs. Then we had we had Dunkin' Donuts gave us 2 dozen donuts. Krispy Kreme gave us 5 dozen donuts.
Wow.
Pizza Hut, Domino's Pizza, Papa John's gave us 20 pizza. I mean, the Bible said you have not because you ask not.
That's
And all
it.
I did was reach out and I asked, and they gave. And this year we're doing it again. We're going back to Peshine
Yes,
Avenue
sir.
School, and we're going to do it again. We still got the same. We got sponsors. We got more sponsors. And listen, you can help us. You can donate to the Frierson Foundation. Go to our website. Check us out. We are legit. It's thefriersonfoundation.org, and see everything that we have been done. We not only do back-to-school book bags, we do clothes drive. Thanksgiving, we were able to give out 50 turkeys with the trimmings. We were able to reach out to the hospitals and talk. This year, I haven't talked to Fred about it, but I want us to go to the hospital and sing Christmas songs to the kids.
Yes,
so
Christmas carols. Yes.
Hopefully we'll be able to do that. But listen, I couldn't do none of this. We couldn't do none of this if it wasn't for Laverne. Yeah. If it wasn't for her, all of our paperwork it's legal. We're legal.
Yes.
We got about 501c3. We got our Duns, Sam's, everything we need. I didn't get it. I asked her. She gave me the directions. I followed her directions. And here it is.
God opened up the doors.
God opened up the doors. Nobody but him. So listen, to you all out there who's trying to do anything, that want to do anything, first and foremost, do your homework. Second of all, go get somebody that's going to help you, not rip you off. Because trust me, I done got ripped off, especially in the gospel music. I done got ripped off by them that say they can do and will do, but it's all fine and well. Because you know what? God will take you through something in order for you to get somewhere. You know?
Yes, he
and
will.
all that pain and struggle. And listen, it pays off because he's still blessing us. Me and Fred still grinding, singing, and guess what? We work a full-time job, so don't think that we're taking the money. I work 7 days a week if I want to. I have a good job. God has opened up doors for me, but we're not taking a dime from nobody. So you can go to the FriersonFoundation.org and you can Zelle us. We got an account at Investment Bank. You can send the money there, or you can send the money to me. I got Cash App Franklin Frierson. I got it going on. My phone is blowing up for Laverne. I got Dr. Bobby Jones on the phone. I can't talk to him right now.
Tell him I said, hey. That's what I'm talking about. Tell him he got to hold on. Wait a minute. I got 10 minutes left, and then he can talk to you.
Yeah.
Because I want to wrap. Well, you went into my last question anyway. To give our audience the business strategy and tip that you would leave with them today. Do your homework. Do your due diligence. Learn your craft. And master it. Right. When God selected people to do specific work, like building the temple for Moses, the tabernacle of Moses, the tabernacle of Solomon, he called for gifted artisans. That means people that mastered their craft. They understood what their gift was and they mastered it. You also said you must. It's not an option. You must have a mentor or a coach.
That's right.
Connect to people that have your results. People like for the Frierson brothers, Bobby Jones, the people that they mentioned. These are their mentors, their coaches.
That's right.
You must have one.
That's
right. You can't do this without them. And give me one more tip that you would leave with this audience today, especially in the music industry. What would you leave with them?
As you know, this past March, Derek Lee passed, which was heartbreaking to everyone, and especially in the music industry. And so I have no choice but to continue to move on. So if you go on our website, you'll see that Derek Lee also helped us out with the foundation. Yeah, because when he came into town, he went to the school and he mentored. Then that's for dying. That's what dying. Came in and mentored and talked with the kids about the music industry. And so that's the kind of brother he was. So October the 8th, it's official. We're doing a Derek Lee Memorial concert. We're making a scholarship in his name. And listen, it's official. I can announce it. Derek Lee
Yes,
will
sir.
be remembered by the Frierson brothers.
Yes,
Dr.
sir.
Bobby Jones, the Nashville Super Choir, is coming to Newark, New Jersey. Dorothy Norwood's coming to Newark, New Jersey. And
Yeah.
Vanessa Bell Armstrong is coming to Newark, New Jersey. Wes Morgan is coming to Newark, New Jersey. The Frierson brothers gonna be there. We got Providence.
Lady L gonna be in the house.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
We are going to have a shouting good time, but most of all, our thing is we're trying to raise money because next year, in April 29th, we'll have our first scholarship dinner.
Yes.
Laverne, we went today. Yeah. I mean, you see how God works. We went this morning and sat down with the lady at the Renaissance Hotel, gave us an awesome deal, and we gonna lock that in by the 12th of August. But I can't refuse it because she helped us out. She knows the business. She know how it go. So we going there. But
Sounds
right
like
now,
a plan to me.
listen, you gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan. You gotta have a plan.
Gotta have a plan.
God constantly gives me stuff to do. Fortunately, Fred, this is his last day. He's retired officially from the Newark Board of Education.
41 years.
41 years.
41 years of
service. I got 4 more years. But
I don't know.
I'm still pressing on. I'm still pressing on. Listen, we ask for your prayers. Yeah.
Yes.
We can't do nothing without prayer. Yeah. Me and Donnie Hopper wrote a song said, just pray about it. Mm-hmm. Whatever you're going through, just pray about it. Whatever's happened to you, just pray about it. Prayer works.
Prayer fixes every
time.
Does.
Prayer works. You can listen. Take my word for it. I haven't been always a good boy.
None of us.
I'm not perfect.
None of us. Frank's been better than me though.
We could all go down the checklist, right? But the grace and mercy of our God.
I'm not perfect. I promise you, I know right from wrong. And I trust God. I don't do nothing unless I pray about it. I can't walk this walk. I can't breathe. I can't smell. I can't cry. Let's not pray about it. And guess what? When you pray, God already knows. You ain't got to go through the long version about it.
No.
I heard the preacher the other day. He said, y'all going through all this slobbing and jumping all over the place. God knows us. He made us.
We sure do. All I got to do is say, help Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Help me, Jesus.
Not my will, but your will. That's all I can say. Laverne, listen, we love you. You know that.
We love you more.
We thank you for the golden opportunity to share our ministry. And we ask you, and guess what? You ain't going nowhere. So I call you in the midnight hour. Y'all.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Such happen. We're working not to do for show, form, and fashion. We're just doing to do better.
The will of God.
We're just doing to do better. And giving back. Giving back.
And that's what the foundation does, ladies and gentlemen. They give back. Yeah. When I tell you the back to school and even the breakfast that's coming up on the 6th of August. Next Saturday.
Yeah,
get your tickets.
At the Fellowship Missionary Baptist Church. Yeah.
Yes. Let me put that flyer up one more again.
It's going down.
One more again.
It's going down. We cooking bacon.
Oh,
we cooking sausage.
What you see on this flyer, ladies and gentlemen, trust me, they gonna have 98% of it.
Yes, sir. We good to go.
This wasn't no bootleg picture we picked up. They gonna actually serve most of this.
Yes.
So get your appetites ready and make sure your wallet matches your appetite.
$25.
All you can eat. Come on, man.
All you can eat. $25.
You can't even get that at a big buffet.
Yeah, hey, listen.
Gotta be there. Get your tickets. Go to the friersonfoundation.org and make sure that you get your tickets.
They're going fast.
They're going fast. So don't be dragging your feet.
Right.
But listen, if you want to participate in the donation of the book bags, you can. I'm trying to get rid of my little shares. So let me hide this thing. You can call Mr. Armstrong at 201-577-4396, or you can call Mr. Frierson at the Frierson Foundation, 973-280-7076. Get your company, your organization.
Yes, we
Donate
want
some book bags. Put your company's materials in the book bag
all is
so
welcome.
that we can participate in your business as you are giving to the Frierson Foundation. You can see all the sponsors on this flyer. We are not playing. Saturday, August 27th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Peshon Avenue School Playground. Oh, we had so much fun in that playground. Oh my God.
And we're gonna sing too.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're gonna be singing.
I was just getting ready to say free food, games, music. You know they're gonna have people bringing it.
We got a lot of
entertainment. Brothers coming.
Yeah,
a lot of entertainment. So you will not be bored.
No kind of way. No kind of way. No kind of way. We thank you.
Awesome.
And just mark this on your calendar. October the 8th. And guess where we're going? To the New Hope Baptist Church on Sussex Avenue in Newark, New Jersey. That's the Whitney Houston Church. Reverend Joe Carter opened his doors for us to have this event. And we're asking everyone. We're going to be posting it. The ticket sales will be going on hopefully next week. We're working for the flyers to be finished. And we're ready to go. Yeah. Everybody's ready to go.
Just keep checking the Frierson Foundation organization so that you can keep up to date, because when I said this train is moving, this train is moving and you got to get your ticket quick.
Yeah.
Because they're having back-to-back events. 2 in August. We're prepping in September for October. Stuff is happening. So just stay tuned to the Frierson Foundation organization. If you have a business entity in your belly, then you need to go to Success Beyond Strategies. That's STRATEGZ.com. Let's get you legal. Let's get you set up. Let's get you going so that you can go forward and let your business grow exponentially, which means it will grow faster than you can move it. Let's have that done. Thank you, my gentlemen.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.
Baby. We love you,
for sharing this time with me. Love you more. Yeah, I'm going to see you. I'm going to be up in Jersey in October.
No problem. You know we're going to hook up.
See you then.
Oh, absolutely. Right. Love you.
You will see me. Love y'all.
All right. God bless you.
Bye-bye to my audience. Thank you, my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter,
see you later,
YouTube family. Thank you for joining me today for Business Strategies and Tips with Lady L. I am your host, Lady L. Check me out on next Friday. I got some more Kings coming next week. And then you do not want to miss any of my shows in August and September. I got some Kings that's coming that is going to bring it to you. You thought the sauce for my ribs was brought today? Hey, we got some fixings coming. So you got to stay tuned every Friday from 2 to 3. I was 2:30, but bump that. From 2 to 3, I'm here on your dial. Join me. Talk to you soon. Have a great week, everybody.
See you.